this video, I'm going over biking going to the Sun Road in early summer from the west entrance. If you've done your research, you know that after about mile 10 of entering the park, vehicles are not allowed past this point at this time of year. During this 10 miles, you'll see all of Lake McDonald's and great views of the Flathead River, just like this. The road closure has to do with the construction that's going on and the fact that the road is not open all the way to Logan Pass, which would make it difficult for vehicles to turn around. Vehicle access stops at the Lake Avalanche parking lot. From there, you can either hike or use a bike to go the remainder of the distance. I would highly recommend renting an e-bike if you are not an avid cyclist. This is your vacation, and you don't want to spend the rest of your trip miserable and exhausted from a one-day effort. The climb here is no joke. It's about 2,500 feet of climbing for roughly 13 miles. If you want to start at the Apgar Village with your ride, that's no problem. It would actually be easier to park. But keep in mind, without getting to the elevation part, you just added about 20 miles to your trip. There's also a small section that you can't be on your bike from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., so you would have to plan accordingly for that. It's just easier to avoid all of that and park at the Avalanche Lake Trailhead. If you're a cyclist, this is the time of the year to go, to my opinion. I can't imagine cycling this road while adding cars into the mix. You can ascend and descend at your rate, and honestly, I think being in a vehicle will take away from the experience. There will be road construction materials and plenty of water on the road, so just don't get lost in the scenery too much. This is a small price to pay for having the entire road just for bikes and walkers. Take your time, take as many stops as you want to for pictures, snacks, whatever. I chose to do this on a gravel bike, which was great, but the majority of people are on e-bikes. Then you have the true heroes, like these guys here. The first big switchback, you come to a parking lot, where I believe is the shuttle stop later in the summer. You can also stop there to hike some if you want. You might have cool animal encounters just like this deer. This loop trail is the start to numerous hiking options for you, so if you plan to hike some from this point, just plan accordingly with food and footwear. Make sure to check the Glacier website before you go, because at that point right there at the big switchback during the week, that was actually as far as we could go. On the weekend, you could continue on to about 2 miles from Logan Pass. You can see from the amount of snow that was still up there, that is why they stopped you, for avalanche reasons. I would have loved to continue on, but it's a small trade-off to being on the roads without any vehicles at this time. This is a profile of the ride that we did. The red line indicates where we rode, and this arrow right here indicates where Logan's Pass is, so we were almost there. From there you start descending. Make sure you bundle back up because it gets chilly on the way down. As you descend, take the time to take in all the great views of wildlife and everything around you. Holler in the tunnels, have a snack, take a nap. Whatever you do, just don't rush it. Hope this video has helped you in knowing what to expect this time of year on the going to the Sun Road. Also be aware, you can't just drive up to the park to go ride, you have to have a day pass. There are tons of videos out there that explain your passes that you need, so check those out. We're Guayo Adventures, thanks for checking out our video.